Friday night, I'm making spaghetti and meatballs, perfect end to the week, and my hack is that I'm using sausages to make the meatballs. First things first, I'm going to take my sausages, I'm going to take them out of their cases. We're using just plain sausages to stay within budget really, but if you wanted to, you could absolutely use, there's so many different flavoured sausages around. I've got a couple of teaspoons of fennel seeds that I'm just going to add for flavour, and I've crushed them down, and then I'm just going to mix up my sausage meat. And I'm going to make about 24 little meatballs. A little bit of oil into the pan, and then add my meatballs to brown them. I'm just going to brown them in batches, so I'm going to do 2 batches of 12. A little tip is that if you touch them and you're trying to move your meatballs and they're not moving, they're still sticking to the pan, they're not ready to move. So leave them for a few more minutes. Just give them a little scooch around now that they're moving. And then rest these and get the other batch in. My meatballs are all browned, so I'm going to start on the sauce. I'm going to use that lovely browning that we've got from the sausages in the pan to brown my onions, soften my onions so you get all that flavour. And they do need a little bit of time, so don't start at very high heat and let them soften away, a little pinch of salt. So the onions are nicely softening. I've got 2 cloves of garlic and I'm just going to grate them in. Leftover celery from my shop this week. And I'm actually going to add a carrot because I've got a carrot left, and just let them soften. So tomato puree, a nice big tablespoon. Tin of tomatoes. I've got some stock here which I made from my roast chicken on Monday, and I'm just going to pour that through my can just to get all that extra bit of tomato flavouring. And I'm going to let that sauce bubble away for a good 10 minutes. My sauce has bubbled and reduced down. It smells delicious in here. I'm going to add a little pinch of salt, a grind more pepper, and then I've got some frozen spinach here. That goes in. So my spinach is all combined. It's great really that we've used this spinach in 3 recipes this week, so it goes a long way. I'm going to add my meatballs, and then I'm going to pop the lid on for 10 more minutes. So my sauce has bubbled away. I've got some pasta here, some spaghetti that I've cooked earlier. I'm just going to stir that through. And I'm just going to loosen my sauce with a little bit of the pasta water, which has got that lovely starch. And that is ready to plate up. And I've got some cheddar here from the week. A little bit of cheddar on the top. So that's it, my 1 week wonders, 5 dinners for £40. Ending with spaghetti and meatballs, my favourite.